What's going on, everyone? It's been a while since we've done a live stream. Give me a 1 2 1 2 if everything sounds good. If the music's too loud, let me know. So yeah, we haven't done a live stream in a hot minute. What do we have here? So we have subscriber mode on. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you're not going to be able to comment. If you want to comment, subscribe to the channel. And after 5 minutes of subscribing, you're able to comment. But as of right now, we're currently experiencing sideways action for BTC on the day chart. Let me fix this real quick. So it's okay. There we go. So we're ready to rock and roll here. So this is Bitcoin on the day chart here, guys. What we're currently experiencing is something very similar that we experienced from March to October, and then March to October again, just a sideways stair step pattern. But with that being said, we are in the bull run now. 2025 is going to be the year of the bull. We're going to be seeing some heavy growth for a lot of altcoins and a lot of big market cap coins as well. What we really want to focus on here in the short term for BTC, I'll draw a fib for us. Sorry if I sound a little raspy, I'm getting over a cold. What we really want to focus on here in the short term is actually staying above the 786 area right here at 92,000. 92,000 to the 786 support. And if we did happen to break below that 90,000 area, we really don't have any other support until we get down to the 618 here at 80,000. So that's a current scenario that we really want to focus on for BTC, is overtake or staying above the 786, staying above 90,000, and just continually consolidating sideways. Something like this for BTC is what I hope. Now, what we currently can see here on the MACD is the MACD is starting to lose its bearish momentum, which is awesome because we've been bearish since November 25th on BTC, which includes just a sideways chop, which isn't bad. You know, sideways action is accumulation, and accumulation is a bullish thing. It means people are willing to accumulate the coin at the same price for a lengthy period of time, and then once all the coins at that price range, you know, dry up or get bought, then we'll start seeing an ascension from that point on. What I really want to point out here is the 3-day chart on BTC. So there is a step up pattern that's currently going on for BTC, going all the way back to 2022, and you can see it more prominently on the 3-day chart here. You can kind of let me get rid of this fib. You can kind of see the step up pattern that's currently taking effect. You have the first step, second step, and now we're creating our third step right here for BTC. And something that kind of validates that is if we go back to May 23 right here, if we actually blow up the MACD a little bit so you can see it, you can see once you plateau, you get to the top and you start creating that step pattern, the MACD goes bearish. You go bearish, we're consolidating sideways, and then once we flip bullish again, that's when we start ascending. What happened right here, once we got around that 70,000 prior BTC all-time high, similar situation. We flipped bearish on the MACD, we had the double hump bearishness until we started ascending to the all-time high. So that's something I want to take into consideration here in the 3-day chart. We got the sell signals, similar to what happened when we got the step up pattern top last time. The MACD just flipped bearish here. It's been bearish the last 1 2 3 4 on the 3-day chart. So that's something that we really want to focus on here. Is this could be the beginning of just a little bit of sideways chop going into the new year for BTC, which isn't bad. It's happened every single time so far, but indicators are kind of showing that we just need to cool off a little bit. Our side needs to cool down, WTX needs to cool down a little bit, and then we can expect a little bit more movement from that point on. But I think 2025 is gonna be the year, guys. If we don't make it in 2025, we're going back to the trenches. So we got 1 year to get rich. But right now on BTC, that's the current thing that I'm seeing here, is we are in our third step. And unfortunately, it is going to be, you know, just sideways chop most likely. Not saying till September of 2025. Now that we're entering 2025, it's probably going to be a less lengthier step. But nonetheless, I wouldn't be surprised if we chopped around maybe for, you know, January until we started moving up a little bit further from that point on. So yeah, hey, we got Sullen for 6.99 Canadian bucks. PNG with 2 exchanges. You think we can tomorrow? You think we can get a price action? What your price for the bull run? So you are interested in PNG with, oh, they have PNGs on 2 new exchanges. Okay, so PNG's on 2 new exchanges, you said. So we can take a look at PNG after I'm done doing a little bit of deciphering on the Bitcoin chart. So that's currently what I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart. Another thing I want to do is the bull. This is bull run 2023, but it's really, we can use this for all the other bull runs too. What we want to focus on here is if we look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys, the Bitcoin dominance, a lot of people overlook the Bitcoin dominance and how important the Bitcoin dominance is. So the Bitcoin dominance, when the Bitcoin dominance falls, that is extremely bullish for your altcoins. When the Bitcoin dominance rises, that means obviously Bitcoin's more dominant than altcoins, so altcoins are going to bleed out a little bit. Now we had this uptrend and we briefly broke it right here December 5th. That's when altcoins were going nuts. That's when, you know, Sui got almost, what, Sui broke $4, almost $5. A lot of altcoins were very, very bullish in that November time frame because the BTC dominance was falling. So that's something we want to take into consideration. Normally I look at this on the week chart. I really don't worry about the 3-day chart. I go to the week chart here and kind of assess the situation, and it'll fall eventually, guys. We will see that crash on the Bitcoin dominance, and it's been only time will tell. I mean, look how many sell signals we've gotten on the WTX going all the way back to May. So eventually, once the Bitcoin dominance falls, that's when we're going to start seeing some heavy actions on our altcoins. And if we draw the fib from this high to this low, what we want to see the Bitcoin dominance do is stay below the 618 here at 57%. I think we're just a little bit above it. Yeah, we're right on it right now. We're at that 58%. We want to see the dominance stay below 58%. We want to get rejected off the 618, because majority of the people who are watching this channel, you know, we don't have a lot of money. We're into altcoins. We're into degenerate type plays. We don't have millions of dollars in the BTC. So what we want BTC dominance to fall because we want our altcoins to run. So it does kind of look like we're getting a little bit of toppiness here. And hopefully, you know, towards the beginning of the year, end of January, February, we get that heavy rejection and we start falling here on the dominance for BTC, which would be insanely bullish on your altcoins, guys. Another thing, the DXY, you know, every time the DXY falls, crypto does well. This is the dollar index. We are unfortunately above the resistance area 106. I really want to see the DXY get below that 106 area, because every time we've broken below that, that's been very, very bullish for all crypto in general, not just altcoins, but for your Bitcoin as well. So yeah, so there's a lot of different information we can go over here. I'm not going to go over it all right now. I've gone over it in depth several times before. Yeah, this chart right here is super interesting. The BTC1 January 2022, so we got that bullish impulse. As you can see, our next bullish impulse is around April. So that's where we can start. I'm predicting around April is when we can start seeing some the mania phase. What I mean by that, that's when we're going to start seeing some very, very, very bullish movement on our altcoins and the whole crypto market in general. I've gone over this chart several times. Each one of these is the Bitcoin halving. Every time we've fallen into this time, so this is an equal time distance. That's what these little half moon circles are. Every time we've fallen into a valley, as you can see, we've had a bullish impulse. Fall in this valley, bullish impulse. Fall in this valley, bullish impulse. Fell in this one, October 2022, bullish impulse. Fell in January 2024, got the next push up. So our next valley that we fall in is, I would say, beginning of May. And then once we rally to the top of this channel, that's when, hypothetically speaking, going back to 2017 has been the most optimal time to get out. Every time we've touched the top of this channel has been the best time to get out of crypto. So this is a very, very powerful chart right here that not a lot of people use. Maybe I'll do a deep dive video on this chart later on. There's too much information to go over on the live stream, but this is a very powerful chart. And if you draw charts or you know how to use TradingView a little bit, maybe I'll do a demo on how you can create this chart here for yourself. So that's something that I want to take into consideration as well. This chart is this is CME futures. It's a very powerful chart nonetheless. So we got Sullen for $6.99. I appreciate the support, brother. PNG, 2 new exchanges, Bitmart and CoinEx. Okay, so PNG's on 2 new exchanges. That's crazy. PNG's, I'm bullish on PNG. You know I'm bullish on PNG. I've made several PNG videos. Wow, $68 million market cap. That's extremely low. Extremely low. So it's on Coinbase, Gale, MEXC, Pangolin. Obviously, you said CoinEx. You said what? 2 exchanges, Bitmart and CoinEx. So CoinEx is right here. So that's correct. And then you said what else? Bitmart. But it must not be updated on this yet. But yeah, So let's actually get into some TA because I am pretty bullish on Penguin. Super small market cap, 68 million. You know, a 10x from here is a 600 with 680 million. Extremely easy doable, extremely easy to do in crypto. And that's nothing, peanuts. $1 billion market caps in crypto, guys, are super easy to obtain when you're in the mania phase. 2025 is the year, guys. If we don't make it in 2025, we have to wait another 4 years. We don't want to do that. I don't even know if I'll be doing crypto if I don't make it this bull run. Oh, but let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. PNG. So Penguin. I think we charted on MEXC before because MEXC have the most data on it. I think MEXC had the most data on it, right? So there's PNG right there. Back to time. This came out when 4 years ago, 2021. Or do I normally chart it on Coinbase? I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, there we go. We charted on Coinbase. Man, music is slapping today. I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not, but selling May, stay away though, brother. Yeah, that's true. Yo, PNG actually broke out of its downtrend. So I think I talked about this. I haven't charted a PNG video in a while, guys, like a while. One thing I do remember saying is this right here is just a lengthier period of this, and it's actually playing out pretty much exactly the same. How crazy is that? We've been pretty much consolidating since February 2024. The whole, pretty much all of 2024, Penguin has just been in an accumulation phase, and we actually broke out of that downtrend November. Now we aren't currently taking off yet. We're currently riding on that prior resistance flip support area, so we do want to stay above this downtrend resistance area